Hi, and welcome to C++ Noob to Pro Tutorial 17. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make a simple calculator in C++. I won't be teaching you any brand new C++ concepts, but I will be teaching you three brand new built-in C++ functions: the power, square root, and exit functions. So first, start off by making a new project and adding a blank C++ file to it. And then we'll start with our include directives. So pound include Iostream. So this is our normal one for input, output, C in, C out, and L. So yeah, we've used that like a lot. But now for the first time, we're going to have more than one include directive. We're going to have pound include. We're going to have cmath. So this is where the power, square root, and like tons of other math functions are. You might see it sometimes written as math.h. This will work, but it's C style and it's not technically correct. So cmath, and then pound include. We have C standard library. So C stdlib. You might sometimes see this as stdlib.h. That's also C. Don't use it. So now in main function, using namespace std standard library. Now we're going to have some variables that we're going to have to declare. So int selection. So this is where the user chooses which operation they want. Now we have double input 1. Probably tell from the name this is the user's first input. And then double input 2. And then now we have char indicator. This is what determines if the program runs again or not. You have to use single quotes for this because that's the way it is. And then cout. Welcome to the C++ calculator. End line. Now I'm going to write an indefinite for loop. So if you want to know more about that, tutorial 14, I explain all about the indefinite for loop. And then now cout and L. Please choose the operation that you want. Okay, and then don't do a semicolon after this because we're going to make a big giant cout statement. It's the same thing as multiple, except it just saves a bit of writing. Same basic way to use it. Just remember, no semicolon after any of these. So these are all the options the user will have once they start the program, all the different operations they can do. One exit, so that's 0, and then now another end line. Enter your selection number. So now we end that with a semicolon, so that's just a big cout statement. Same thing as multiple cout, just simpler. And we input that into selection. Now we make a switch on selection. If you want to know more about switches, that's tutorial 15, all about switches. And then cout. No, actually no. Case 1 cout enter the first number to add. Actually, no, here we're going to put an end line. And then input that into input 1, cout, end line, enter the second number, cin, input 2, cout, sum of input 1 and input 2 is input 1 plus input 2. So this is actually quite a simple program. Everything's just about the same, just lots of cout, cin stuff. So I'm not going to bother writing the other ones. I'm just going to copy and paste case 2. All you have to do is you can copy and paste. Just change these words. This is difference between, and then change the sign here. That's good enough, because everything's just about the same. Case 3. Now this is multiplication, so multiply, and then this is product. Change this to asterisk or multiply. Case 4, this is division, so divide. And then this change to quotient. This change to divide. And then now we have square root. So square root, same thing. But now you can get rid of all of this because this is square root, so that means only one input. So enter the number you want to find the square root of, and then the square root of input 1 is, and now we're going to call it the square root. So it's just like any other function, square root, sqrt. So this is in the C math library. Without that, it won't run. So square root, like any function, we need parentheses. And in here you put what you want to find the square root of. So input 1, and yeah, that's it. Now we have power. There. Enter the base. So if you don't know the math behind this, so when you have power, say you had 3 to the power of 4, 3 would be the base, you know, the big number, and the little number is called the exponent. So 4, if it's 3 to the power of 4, the little tiny number up above it. So we're going to change this entire thing. So input 1 to the power of input 2 is equal to, so the power function is POW. This is also in C math, and now you put the base, so input 1, input 2, base and exponent. There we go, and now we have one last one. That's just exit. So to do this, you put exit, and then you put the exit code. So exit success. You can also have exit failure, but that's only if it's because of an error. So exit success, because it was supposed to happen for us. You don't really need break, but I'm going to put it there. Default. So this is what executes if none of these are true. So that means they didn't enter a valid number. So the selection number you have entered is invalid. selection number. Actually, we can do something else here. And then we can give them the selection number they entered. Selection is invalid. End line. Oh, we need an end line here too. So that's it. Another break here, even though we didn't need it. And now we close that switch statement. And now we ask the user, would you like to perform another calculation? Yes or no? And then cin into indicator. Now we have an if statement, so check if indicators n equals. So now you have to put two equal signs here because that's the equality operator. If you put one equal sign, it will set indicator to n and it will always exit. I did that once, not very good. So, and also for this, you also need single quotes. It's just the way it is. So, if indicator is n, we break out of this. If it's not, now we close that for loop, return 0. So that's the end of our program. Let's just test that. Build. This might take a while, so you just have to wait for all this to finish. Okay, enter the operation that you want. So that'd be, let's do addition. 2 and 3. Sum of 2 and 3 is 5. Yes. Now let's try something invalid. Let's put in 100. The selection number 100 you have entered is invalid. Yes, I would. And then now we can try square root 9. No, that's 3. So that's 3. Power 6. Let's try power. So 2 to the power of 2. That's 4. No, did that. That's just exits. Let's try that again. If we did 0, that'll exit as well. So that concludes the tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.